Dallas Brunson, it's an honor to have you here with us. Tell us a little bit about your experiences on the film Diablo. How did you first get approached about this role?
I wasn't so much asked as I was called. Jason, he had so much to do with this. He made it. He was there the entire time. He told me how to bring this out of myself and to you. It was simple, but it was fun. This was, I think, my chi as a human being. It was this military genius, a man lying in wait for his greatest pupil to return, seek advice, be up to the challenge, as I know I was. Any actor, by and large, if you forgive the expanse of that expression, it lends itself to a communication between the script, the text, and the impulse for truth. There was a je sais quoi, I was a sojourn into my own id. People speculate time and again about what if he was here, or if he was there, and if I was there. But I was there. I knew I could flatten the memory of the opening of Patton with my sit with Eric Anderson. We already had a history. It was already there. We had no lines. This came from, as I mentioned, the id that was the source of my portrayal. The only thing missing from my scene was Old Glory. As I said, everything was improvised, and you asked about the countries we'd been in, plundered for adventure. Well, that was only a fraction of the geography spanned by these military forces. However brief my involvement was to achieve the billing and special appearance by which I proceed on all of my stationery. Well, I did have plans to write the unauthorized autobiography of myself so I could challenge where I was coming from. We were all high in life. We were all satisfied with the oxygen that channeled and fueled the necessity for the scene that we had. You don't take away the stripes from a zebra. You don't re-sculpt Michelangelo. You appreciate it for what it is and for what it could be. So asking me what I could change about what I did was like asking me to change the holidays. Imagine Christmas in March. That's the logic behind that question. We had a working relationship that was the essence of professional brevity. It was my energy of being there, it was my involvement that solidified, certified, re-justified, rationalized Jason's decision to put me in the film. When I was stabbed in the hand, for example, it was this hand. I think it was a real knife that was used as a prop, but the knife that touched my hand was plastic. but it only had to do so for a moment. I think the scene was cut. Well, it was an everyday occurrence for me. It was, you know, in the parlance of our times, it was a Tuesday afternoon for me. I think that we filmed it on a weekend. Sunglasses at night. He was wearing them. He had 2 cigarettes, hence the name, 2 smokes. It was he that stood behind my right side, my protector. He had a shotgun in hand, ready for protection. He was a bit of a brat on the set, as I recall. He was intrigued by the goings-on, the energy of the set that was created by Jason Hansen. Jason Hansen was the director. I tried not to think about that too much as I dismissed all of his suggestions. But he was there nonetheless, and he's doing very well for himself. It was July '96. It was very hot. I was wearing my black turtleneck. It's the only turtleneck that you can actually remove beneath the waist. A turtleneck must be authoritative. The shoot was an evening. It was only one day. Obviously, there wasn't any money involved. I'm still waiting for my free lunch. Jason Hansen presented me with his ideas for the scene. I approved. I agreed. And I acted. I'm an avid indoorsman. The adventures of the mind are limitless. I keep to myself. I'm not a hermit. I don't dream of an asteroid with a castle. With the opportunity of not so much hate-filled manifestos, but persuasive doctrines of scrolled legal presumptions.